everybody, my name is Sherry. Welcome to my stamp studio. I have a quick card for you today. It's super cute. I'll explain a little bit more on that as we get going, but it is a new month. For me, I'm still playing a little bit of catch up from November because I was sick for half of the month. I'm only just starting to feel a bit better. So I am playing catch up, but if you go to the blog post, if you're watching on YouTube, but the link will be down below the video, then you can find the information for my December host code. I have this stuff ready. I just don't have it all here to tell you what it is. But my new thank you gifts for December, I will have information on the last chance list that starts December 3rd. I haven't looked at it. I pulled it up. It's in Excel. I did see that there was stuff on sale. All of the sale stuff that's on the clearance corner. So Stampin' Up's changing the way that they do the last chance list. And I'm not going to take time to explain it right now. But instead of stuff having a definite day when it's gone, they're just going to sell it till it is gone. So it's a little bit of a different way to do it. Now that we have the online exclusive, some of this stuff will just move there. Some of it they don't plan to reorder, so when it's gone, it's gone. And I'll try to explain it to you. There was a big old long training on it last week, and I just couldn't. You know, when your head's congested and you're coughing, I'm like, I can't do this. So I still haven't caught up on that. Then what I'm going to show you today are projects from the mini catalog and the celebration catalog. So if you are my customers, these will be in the mail middle of next week to the middle of the month. Depending, if you ordered in November, the others will go out sooner. They'll go out with your thank you gifts, and just as thank you for ordering in November, you get moved to the front of the line, and then everybody else's will be out by mid-ish December. I would say I plan to stop working on the 20th for my Christmas break, although my plans in November did not go according to what I have planned. So they'll be out in the mail by the 20th. Then I will open registration for those of you in Card Club for my Try It class. I will show you the first project, probably the end of this week, the beginning of next, for Try It. It's going to have a shorter registration period this time since I have already lost a week of registration, but my Card Club members get $10 off, and they'll get their registration soon, so be watching for that. So what I'm going to use today is the terrific Toadstools. It is a bundle, and you can see I don't feel well. It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning, and I feel like I want to go back to bed. But I did this yesterday. So yesterday was the first day I had worked in literally over 2 weeks. So I filmed 4 things, and I knew I was fading, and I really wanted to go just lay down, but I told myself I couldn't. I was going to design today's card. And I love this. I love mushrooms. I love toadstools. I love the whole 70s vibe that can go with it. It's just fun to me. And I had just recently made this. So it's felting, if you felt. So I'd made this, and I really wanted my first toadstool to look like this. So with my congested, failing head, I got this stuff, and I started just kind of working with it, and I realized I just didn't have the energy. You know, creating takes energy, and I didn't have it. So I thought I'm just going to go with the color scheme that's in the paper and work with that, and we will revisit this at a later date, so stay tuned for that. So what we're going to use is the terrific Toadstools stamp set, and I want you to see it because most of you won't have the catalog yet. I'm just going to use the largest of the Toadstools and then one of the greetings, but it has other greetings. It has a little ladybug that's 2-step, and then all these other sizes of mushrooms, which you can see I attempted to do on the other one. I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to use the punch, and I'm going to use the celebration paper, which is where I ended up getting my color scheme from. So all of this stuff, if you were not a demonstrator, is available starting January 7th. So I'm going to use this piece here because the reason I'm using that piece here is because I'd already stamped on it when I thought I was going to do this. So nobody steal my idea and make this card before I have a chance. So I had picked this piece because it matched this piece. And then when I switched, it was still the piece that was on the table. So then I thought, well, how do I get the colors? I really like the wood, and I didn't want to waste the wood. So I pulled out these. These are also available on January 7th. They are not in the catalog. So it's going to be a little bit confusing, and I'm going to do my best to guide you through it. And it's part of the reason I hadn't opened registration yet for Try It class, because I'm not sure if I'm going to incorporate some of the online exclusives. I have to kind of look and see how much there are of both, because January 7th, there are a whole host of new online exclusives that won't be in the January catalog. And this is one of them, the Everyday Arches Dies. You can see I've pulled this size out from this one. It does come with a stamp set as well, but I did need to use it for this card. So let's trim this down. And when you trim this down, see how it has green here and Melon Mambo there? I wanted all that color on there. So you can get the paper, oops, knocked all my stamps over. You can get the paper starting January 7th as well, if you're not a demonstrator, and it will be free as part of Celebration this year, and it's the first time that they've ever raised the price, and so you kind of felt like at some point it was coming, right? It used to be free for every 50 or 150, and they just bumped it $10, so free for every $60 that you spend, or at every 100, and it was free for 50 and 100. I think I said 150, so that confused me. Yeah, my head's still congested. So you can get the paper packet free with a $60 purchase. So I'm going to put this in here, and I want to keep some of the green, so I'm not going to even care how much that is. I'm just going to take that piece off. And then I'm going to whip it around this way. And now this time, oops, not this way, this way. I'll take off the other side, and I want it to be 4. But if you just cut off one side, you're going to lose either the melon or the green. And I didn't want to lose either. And then I'm just going to take a smidge off of each till I get it to be, I'm going to go a little bit bigger than 5 1/4, just because I like these mushrooms on here and I want them all on there. So what side did I just cut off? The pink. I thought maybe I was feeling a little bit better today, but now that I start working, I'm like, well, you're still scatterbrained. So now we have it. It's a little bit bigger than 4 by 5 1/4. It is 4, but I wanted as much mushroom this way as I could go. So we have this, and you want to cut it this side, so you make sure that you get those. Now let's grab our cut and emboss machine. Often I do this off camera, but I just want to show you how easy these arches are to use. So I'm going to just stick the arch that I chose. I thought about doing, and maybe if my head hadn't been where it was and me being so tired yesterday, I might have done a layer behind, because, you know, since they layer like they do, you can easily add a pop of color behind it. But I just really wanted to be done. And it snowed in Indy, and it didn't snow a lot, but people didn't really know what was coming, as in the Department of Transportation. And I was on the phone with my daughter yesterday for over an hour for her 30-minute trip home from work. And then my husband took forever. So when I was basing everything on stop working, when they stopped working, they took forever to get home. My daughter doesn't live here, but I talked to her while she drove home, and it was a mess, a hot mess. So we have this, flip it over. So then when my husband got home, he's like, are you not done? And I'm like, I need to be done. So at that point I was like, I like the arch just like this. I'm gonna keep it simple. So we have this, and then we have the Melon Mambo for our card base. And then here's just a little scrap piece of Whisper Basic White. You can tell I'm sick when I revert to old colors. So I am going to take my fresh freesia. Here, let's have a look at this. This is kind of how I based my colors, which I had started doing the same technique with those more autumn looking colors to get the other mushroom look. And then I just simply switched to this. So I want some of them to be kind of mixed. So here is the base. And I did try stamping, because there isn't a punch for the base. I did try stamping it direct to the wood paper. It didn't look good. You couldn't hardly see it. So then I tried to paint over the top of it, and it still didn't look great. So I'm like, I'm just going to stamp it and cut it out. So I do like punches, but I like dies better, because more than often when you get a die in one of our sets, everything in it has a die. When you get a punch, you get pieces of. So the little stem that comes with the punch isn't the size I wanted for this one. So I've got the ink on there. I'm going to blow some hot air on it, which yesterday caused me to cough. So we'll hope that that doesn't happen this time. So here is our stem. And you can see how it mimics that color that's on the paper there. That was my goal. I did have goals. It was just hard getting them to reality. So I'm done with the green. This was Granny Apple Green and Fresh Freesia. And now I'm going to start on the mushroom cap, and I'm going to do bubble bath on the whole entire. That's a dimensional bag on my stamp. Shocking, I know. So I'm going to do bubble bath on the whole thing, and the reason I'm doing this is it ensures that there's no gaps. When you're kind of sponging color on, if you don't get it everywhere, then when you stamp, you could have an empty spot. So bubble bath. And then I'm going to do the Fresh Freesia, kind of up from the base. Because that bubble bath's on there, I don't have to worry if I get every single spot. Just kind of put that around the middle. You could do this with the Stampin' Right markers. It would give more definite lines. You could do it with sponge daubers if you were so inclined. But just because I was tired, and this works. And then you get a little bit of Mellow, and you can kind of see how I'm kind of getting it just to the cap and maybe a fraction down. This is also why you need to huff on it, because as it sits in between these coats of it, it can dry. So here's our cap. So we have the fun colors that match our paper really well. I don't know that there's bubble bath in the paper, but it made a nice base color that still matched everything. Then I'm going to use the saying that says, popping up to say hello, or hi. I don't remember what it says. Yeah, popping up to say hi. So here's another, because I wanted to put the whole card was designed thinking I was going to doing it, and I couldn't find my wire. I could find all my thick wire, but not any thin enough wire to make a doingy. So I just didn't do a doingy. But that was why I chose this saying. And so come back. At some point, we'll make a doingy when I have energy to find. Don't you hate when you can't find something? And part of the reason I can't find it is because in early November, I organized my office. And I moved everything. I bought a cute little nativity, and I put it somewhere safe when I cleaned my office so I could get it back out at Christmas. And yeah, I have no idea where I put it. Those safe spots, it was better when it just sat on the table for days before I got it put up. So I'm going to take my punch. Just pop out my top here. And you can see it will do another stamp, and then it does the stick. And so yesterday when I did it, I did do all three at once, but it wasn't. You can see them here where I punched them out. It wasn't it just wasn't working. I'm going to take my snips and just hand trim this out. It's an easy thing to trim. This is also a celebration item. It is Fresh Freesia crinkle ribbon, seam binding ribbon, and it's another item that will be free with $60. You have all of January and February to get things. If you are in Card Club, at some point you will also get one of the months. I haven't even had a chance to look at it yet, but I collect whatever it is that I choose, and so forth. The orders in January, and then in February I collect enough that everybody in Card Club will get a selection too. Sometimes I let you pick, sometimes I pick what it is if it's part of club. But everybody has, and there's quite a lot. There's some nice things in the celebration catalog. Just gonna tie a little knot over here. Maybe I'll tie a bow because I cut so much ribbon. Hey, it was free, right? The other one has a knot. Let's see how easy it is to tie this into a tiny bow. Perfect. It's still kind of long, and I don't want to lose my words. So move it up just a fraction, and we'll trim it. Okay, so let's put this together. So a couple more things and another new product, which could also be celebration. I should have looked. Or it could be in the January catalog, or it could be an online exclusive. It's a little confusing to all of us. So if you think that you feel confused, we're right there with you. It'll take a minute to get used to it. cut, and I'm going to use I love that side of the paper. Always nice to have a little foresty kind of bark in there. Now here's a little tip. When you put this on, I used a seal so I can move it if I need to. So before you commit, just kind of let it drop. Because with the arch in the middle, sometimes it can be crooked. So I'm just going to hold this here, then let it drop. And now once I know it's where it needs to be, I'll press down on it. As long as you don't press down on it, then you have time to move it with the seal. I'm going to take, I should have gotten more of these out. I used them all up yesterday. And put some dimensionals back here and pop my little arch up. And this. Then I'm going to just stick my stem on with the seal. And then I want this to be a little bit higher than this, so I'm going to double my dimensionals, which would be easier if I had a real packet, but we're going to make it work with this end of a packet. So when you do this, you want to make sure you take that off, otherwise it won't stick, because it'll be just backing on backing and it'll fall apart. We'll stick this up on here. And then I thought about shimmering the whole thing with my shimmer solution, but you know, it was late, I was tired, and even though it uses far more shimmer solution to just use your Wink of Stella, I just went old school Wink of Stella, because all little magical mushrooms need to glisten, right? So we'll add some here. Kind of swishing this through here. And then for the very last step, these are fabulous. I'm going to use the Sunny Day Iridescent Dots. Since it has a name like that, it leads me to believe they are in that January catalog, or they're part of a suite, it would sound like. So I'm just going to use the pink ones. And they also have gold in them, which is nice, since I spilled a little bit of Stella there, which is one thing when you use my shimmer method, you never have extra goop from doing that. So just add 3 of these. Typically when I add embellishments, I use a lot, but because we're still in pre-order period, I don't use as many because I don't want to run out. So simple card, lots of fun new product. So if you want to try, like if you want to see all of the things, the papers, the embellishments, the ribbons, we'll probably use this punch. We'll have new die cuts. Probably the arch is an online exclusive, so I have to kind of see what I'm doing for that. But my Try It class, as the name implies, we make 10 cards together, and they all have new paper. You don't do any stamping. We use a lot of the paper. Like this paper has mushrooms that we could cut out if we want. So they're fun folds, and registration for that, like I said, opens for my card club soon, and then sometime next week it will open early bird registration. And early bird will be super short this time because I am behind, so I'm catching up. I'll get there. I'm already out of breath. So you all have a nice day. Bye.